Hey Info Warriors, exciting news again. Our top story this morning regarding the DHS Homeland Security video, which portrays white middle-class Americans as the most likely terrorist threat. And basically the clip has minorities reporting on white people trying to get us all at each other's throats, of course. It was linked, the big red link on the Drudge Report earlier today. It's still there high up on the right hand side, and then if you go to Alexa, what's hot, that's alexa.com/what's hot, you will see that underneath the likes of Marilyn Monroe's fake sex tape and Kim Kardashian's lookalike, there at number 6 is our story. DHS video characterizes white Americans as most likely terrorists. And then if you click on that link, obviously it goes to infowars.com. And why is this important? Well, basically at the moment this news story is the number 6 most widely read news story on the entire internet, thanks in no part, of course, to it being linked by drudgereport.com. Again, Drudge Report is the biggest news website in existence in terms of driving traffic. It beats out both Facebook and Twitter. So that is why this story is being read by millions of people right now, and it's right up there at the top of this Alexa What's Hot list. Now, we've been at the top of this list before. We've been in positions 2 and 3. And obviously this can still change throughout the course of the day as this story circulates. But I mean, why is this important? The globalists consistently talk about owning the consensus. If you read the new book Bilderberg People, which is written by the establishment types and features interviews with over a dozen Bilderberg members, they go on and on and on about how key owning the consensus is, because it gives whatever you want to do perceived legitimacy. So this is what the info war is all about. This is why we need to wake people up, because at the moment, you know, it's 5-10% of us. We don't own the consensus. We're getting there. We're building. The mainstream news media is dying, losing trust. And this is another example of how we are challenging the establishment paradigm. Number 6 on the Alexa hot list, alexa.com/what's hot. And of course the story is linked from drudgereport.com, and this just shows the power of the info warriors and infowars.com in getting the information out there. And even Whiskey, the 20-year-old cat, is excited about the prospect, as you can tell. She's she's the most excited she's been in a long time, as am I and the rest of the info warriors. So keep tuned to infowars.com. Alex is going to do a special comment on this story, this massive breaking story, during the course of his show today. Because as I document in the article, number 1, the threat of terrorism itself is infinitesimally small. Peanut allergies, swimming pools, accident-causing deer are a more threat, kill just as many people as do lightning strikes than do terrorist attacks involving American citizens. And that is documented in John Muller's Ohio University study, which is linked there in the article. The second point is this snitch society, this big sis getting us all to report on each other. Basically, you look at any historical dictatorship, communist Russia, Nazi Germany, East Germany, in every single example, and this is highlighted by Robert Galately of Florida State University in his study, Germans under Hitler denounced their neighbours not because they genuinely believed them to be suspicious or a genuine security threat. They did so for their own selfish benefit, both career-wise, financial. In many cases they did so simply because they could steal this person's house and start living in it. But also psychologically, via this Pavlovian need to get rewarded by their masters for their obedience. It's a kind of dog training that the American people have been indoctrinated into after 9/11. But in every historical example, you see that this snitch society that the DHS is now erecting is lifted directly from the pages of historical tyranny. It has nothing to do with stopping terrorism, which in truth you're just as likely to get killed by lightning. And it has nothing to do with security, because people report on others merely for their own selfish needs. And the very people that are trained to do this reporting are people like Walmart employees and others, not exactly renowned as being the most intelligent counter-intelligence, terrorist hunters in the business. So again, this is really exciting, and we'll have more reports at Infowars.com. I'm Paul Joseph Watson with Prison Planet Live. Stay tuned.